Hey everybody, I'm Sifu Bodhi. Welcome back to our 30-day Qigong challenge. Now today is week 2 of our challenge, and of course that's all about mobility. And specifically today we're going to be talking about mobility for the neck. Now as always, if you haven't, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Now the first week we looked at flexibility and how to incorporate flexibility movements into your Qigong program to help heal your body for any tightness in the musculature. This week we're going to be looking at mobility, and we're going to be looking at, once again, mobility in the neck, shoulders and arms, core, lower body. We're going to be touching on different breathing patterns, and of course we're going to be looking at emotional stimulation and some kind of internal condition. But today we're going to be looking at mobility of the neck, and for so many of us this is a huge problem. Why? Because this and because this. And unfortunately, later on in the years we end up like this. And this is not good for anybody. So we are going to be teaching you how to incorporate some gentle movements in your Qigong program to mobilize the neck and get everybody functioning. From sternocleidomastoid to scalene to elevator scapula to upper trap to erector muscles. We have all these muscles around the neck that need to bend and flex and rotate this head around. So as always, let's start with a few cleansing breaths. Take a deep breath in, visualize gathering white light all around the body as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, pull it down, filling the body, melting all tension down into the ground. In 2. And melt. In 3. And melt. In 4. Melt. And in 5. Melt. Beautiful. So for our first exercise, we're going to be starting with circumductive or circular movement. And for our neck, we want to warm up the tissue, specifically the upper trap muscles, which tend to be really quite what's called hypertonic or flexing too much. So we're going to start with a gentle half circle. So we're going to drop the chin down into a relaxed position. We're going to take a breath in here. And as we breathe out, I want you to roll to your left. So your left ear to your left shoulder. Breathe in as it rolls around the front. Breathe out to your left. Let gravity do the work. Breathing in. Breathing out. 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 One more each side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in, back to center. Breathing out, lifting back up. So really gentle way to wake up everything. And remember, we have lots of meridians that run through the neck. We have the large intestine and small intestine and stomach in the front. We have the gallbladder down the side. We have the urinary bladder down the back. So just this simple circumductive and half circle right now movement is going to stimulate quite a lot of those meridians. Actually, all of them. So now we want to move a little bit more dynamic, and we're going to go a full circle all the way around. And with this one, we want to take off any pressure off the cervical vertebra. And as we roll around the back, just like I've mentioned in many other programs, I want you to open your jaw and just take any pressure off. I don't want you to clench the chin tight. So once again, just like before, I want you to take a deep breath in and drop the head and breathe out. Now rolling to the right. Deep breath in, open the jaw, and roll around to the left, breathing out. Now roll left, breathing in, open the jaw, around to the right. Switch back to the right, breathing in, open the jaw. Around to the left. Rolling left. And out. Rolling right. Open the jaw. And out. Rolling left. And out. Rolling right. Rolling left. One last one each way, rolling right. And rolling left. Breathing in, lift up. And breathing out. Lovely. So remember, Qigong is all about connecting your mind to your breath to your movement, and this all connects you to the moment. So just feeling that connection and relaxation, that activation, moving some breath, connecting to the moment, all becomes a moving meditation, just rolling your head around. So let's move on. We're going to move on to our third exercise, which is rotation, and specifically looking over the left and right shoulder. Now this is a big one, and you see this a lot as we age, where we get limitations in our range of motion. We can't turn and look over our shoulder. We can't put on the seat belt. We can't look over our shoulder when we're trying to back up in traffic. And a lot of the time, yes, this is due to cervical degeneration, but quite often it's actually tightness of sternocleidomastoid and tightness of scalene muscles, the muscles that turn your head. And once again, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So if you're not doing a lot of this mobility work, you'll lose it. So very gently, once again, knees are bent, pelvis is tucked, lifting from the crown of the head. We take a breath in here. And now I want you to look over your right shoulder as you breathe out, as far as you can look behind you. Breathe in back to center. And now looking over the left, breathing out. Turn your head as far as you can without pain. Breathe in back to center. And right. Back to center. And left. Back to center. Breathe out right. Back to center. Breathe out left. Back to center. Breathe out right. Back to center. Breathe out left. Back to center. One last time, breathing out right. Back to center. And breathe out left. Back to center. And breathing out. So once again, gentle movements, but so important to maintain the mobility. You don't use it, you will lose it. I promise you that. So getting that circumductive movement, getting the good synovial fluid into those joints, getting rotational movement, making sure those muscles aren't full of fascial adhesions or scar tissue that don't allow you to turn. Now, last but not least, we want to move into extension and flexion. And once again, if the turning muscles, SCM and scalene, are both flexing, they push the head forward. And that means upper trap and levator scap are in chronic contraction. And so that's where we get stuck in this position and we start getting the cervical degeneration. So what we want to get is some spinal flexion like a bamboo tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach our chin forward as far as we can. And then we're going to be pulling our chin in. And what you'll notice is the chest comes up and the chest drops. The chest comes up and the chest drops. So we're going to take a breath in here as we pull the chin in. And we breathe out, let the chest drop and stretch. Our head is always horizontal. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's do one more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Beautiful. Take a breath. And out. 45 right, breathing in. And out. 45 left. And out. 90 right. And out. 90 left. And out. One more time to the center, breathing in. And out. Raise a little wisdom water to the kidney. And wash down that heart fire. One last one. And out. Beautiful. So when it comes to the neck and head, we want to make sure that we have all those planes and all those ranges of motion, all that mobility. We want that circumductive movement, that nice circular movement. We want that rotational movement, and we want that flexion and extension. So yeah, we could just tip the head up and down here, but then we disconnect it from the rest of the body. So by moving forward and back, or anterior and posterior, we move through that plane that activates the entire spine. Much, much, much more important and much safer. Well, guys, it's the first day of day 2, and I hope you learned something. I hope you added something that you can, or took something away that you can add to your Qigong program. Keep up the great work. As always, share this video with your friends and family. Help me to help other people. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.